I've made a number of decisions and I want to run through those for you. First of all, from 6 p.m. tonight, I am declaring a state of disaster across Victoria. This will be in addition to the state of emergency that has operated throughout. This means that police and others have additional powers. Beyond that, the stay-at-home restrictions for Metro Melbourne will be enhanced. There will be additional limits to the 4 reasons to leave home. You will no longer be able to leave home or go any further away from your home than a 5-kilometre radius. You will not be able to be at any point more than 5 kilometres away from your home for the purposes of shopping for what you need. Only one person will be able to go shopping once per day, and they will need to secure the goods and services that are what you need within a 5-kilometre radius. In terms of exercise, recreational activity is now no longer allowed. You will be allowed to have 1 hour of exercise no further than 5 kilometres from your home. The third area of change for metropolitan Melbourne is that under those state of disaster provisions from 8 p.m. tonight, a curfew will be implemented. So there will be a curfew across metropolitan Melbourne from 8 p.m. this evening, and it will run from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. each and every day. From Wednesday, we will move to flexible and remote learning for all students in all schools right across the state. So what that means for metropolitan Melbourne is the year 11s and 12s will go back to learning from home. Special schools will remain open for those who really need to be in those settings, and the children, the students of parents who are working, they will be able to go to school and be supervised, but it really will be only those that are absolutely necessary to do so. These restrictions will run for 6 weeks. They'll run out until the 13th of September.
Mate, put the mask on. You've got to go back inside.
I'm trying to go for fresh air, man.
Yeah, I get that, man, but...
It's been 7 days, man. Literally.
Yeah, but you're meant to be inside, right? It's not safe for you to be going outside.
I'm negative at the moment.
That's fine, mate. I get
Why
that.
would I stay inside when people are positive?
I get that you said that you're negative, but you can't be walking around the building. You need to go back upstairs and you need to go back to your room. Okay?
First is my house, 1.
We need to go back to your house then.
2, I'm trying to go for fresh air. Because literally I've been stuck in the house for 7 days now.
I know.
And I'm negative. You guys are actually, it's going to be more cases, literally. There's positive people here.
And I get that you're saying that you're negative, but the whole building, regardless of who's negative and who's positive, is in lockdown.
So you guys
need to go
aren't
back
even
to your
taking the
house.
people that are positive out of the building.
This building is in complete lockdown. No one's going in or out.
You guys allow a chick to go for a dog every day to go for a walk.
I haven't been here. I haven't let anyone out.
Every day I see a girl coming out here with the dogs to go for a walk. And you guys announced in the Daniel government, they announced that you can go for supervised walks. So I'm asking 3 officers to come with me. I just want to go for some fresh air.
You're not allowed outside, mate. That's your instructions, mate. Where are you going? You can't go out the other door. No.
Can't go out.
Don't touch me, bro.
Can't go out, mate.
See?
Go back upstairs.
You've been told. You've been told.
Go back upstairs.
Go back upstairs,
please, mate. Come to your room. Excuse me.
No, I want to go for some fresh air, man. That's it. You guys can come with me if you guys want to.
But you're not allowed outside.
Our instructions are that you
Why
go
you
back
guys?
to your house.
Why did they announce that you can go outside?
I'm just giving you our instructions. Our instructions
When
are...
you talk to the DHS people.
You put your mask
You
back
can-
on,
you can
please.
call
You can
DHS.
call them on the phone, okay? The problem is that you're not allowed to leave from this hotel.
You can follow everywhere I go, can walk out the door. Let me just go for fresh air. So outside there. I'm going to stand right there.
You have to go back up.
I'm going
We've
to
asked
stand
you.
right there.
We've
I'm going
asked
to stand right there where the officers
No,
stand.
come on.
Unfortunately,
Can you guys not touch me? Am I touching you guys?
I'm not
Am I touching you guys?
No, but
Am
you're
I
not listening
touching?
to
I'm
us.
going to stand right there.
because then you are.
I wanted to bring you an update on the madness that is setting in Melbourne. Melbourne in Australia is now under the most draconian lockdown I think we've seen anywhere since Corona and the nonsense around Corona began. They have just introduced measures for 6 weeks, which will be the most stringent and make effectively Australian people prisoners in their own home. There will be a curfew between the hours of 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. You're not allowed to go further than 5 kilometres from your own home. You're only allowed out for an hour a day. You are not allowed to go to the supermarket in twos. You are not allowed to go to work. All schools are going to be shut. All childcare are going to be shut. You are not allowed to have visitors to your home, and you're not allowed to go to someone's home unless you are specifically giving or receiving care. You have to stay within your main place of residence. You're not allowed to get out of Melbourne and go somewhere else. They intend to shut all businesses, all services, all warehouses, all construction. Everything is going to go. And the reason for this, or the reason being given for this, is because of 7 deaths in a 24-hour period. Now let's have a look at those deaths and the numbers behind them. 3 of the individuals that died were over the age of 70. 2 of the individuals that died with or from corona were over the age of 80, and 2 were over the age of 90. So 70-year-olds, 80-year-olds and 90-year-olds dying with or from corona. So maybe they had pre-existing conditions, they were 90 years old and they died, but corona was in their system. They're counted as a corona death, and they're the reason that Melbourne is now making an entire state prisoners in their own home. Think back now to the reasons you were given for lockdown. You were told it was to flatten the curve. You were told maybe it was to save your health service. Maybe you were told it was because of the R number. Maybe you were told it was because we needed to stop the spread.